Hi Meena, good evening. Samyukta, very good evening. Hi Sudha, welcome. Yes, I'm better, Shobha. Hi Rekha, Shobha, welcome. Very good evening. Hi Seshu Kumari, welcome to the live. Venkatashri Gauri, very good evening. Hi Lata, welcome. Padmini, good evening. Okay, welcome to Jaishi Narayan Creations. This will be the third session and the completion of the Lakshmi Ma face on canvas board. Okay, let us begin the session. Let the others join. Now we will start the session. Okay, now in the last class we were doing the side work, the corners, and then the gold work, the gredum, and of course the face also. So 90% of the face is completed and it is not fully completed. Okay, we will complete the rest of the work today in the class, and then the side attachments and all we will do. Hi Mayank, good evening. So the size of the board, once again somebody was asking me, this is 10 by 10, and there are people who have started and have completed halfway through also, and one person has literally completed the face and a little bit of extra work left. So I would like to share those pictures to you all, the others. Hi Kavita. Thank you Kavita. So let me just show you the works what I have received from the last class. So the first one, I think nowadays Rekha has the lead and she has done the work. This is Rekha's work. She has taken a circular canvas board in which in the center she has placed the Lakshmi motif and around it with a running design, and of course in between the running designs she has colored it with red. Now Rekha, I would like to give you a tip for the outer, especially for the border. You can extend some more head and tail strokes. There is a comma strokes which is a characteristic feature of Tanjore. So using the 3D gold outliner, you can make around these curves, the semicircles what you have painted with gold. Just on top of it, make some lines and designs. Okay, so that it will be like a, it will have a more of filling look. And then don't forget to keep the white dots, so that is really painting. And of course you have whatever I have done, you have also done. Hats off to you. Then we have the next one is Samyukta's. Just now she shared it. This was shared in the afternoon and Samyukta shared it just before the class. This is a rectangular canvas board. Beautiful work, a very good start indeed. And all these on the red, you need to do the black outline and then start with the filling of the gold liner work, and then try to complete the face. Don't be in a hurry. Don't think that you have to do it a little faster and show it to me. Not at all. Take your own time. Complete the work. Okay. And then we have this is Shobha Prem Kumar's. She has also taken a rectangular board, and it is really a big motif, and done the work with the stone also studded. I think she has finished almost everything except the border. It looks as if she has pasted the gold foil also. Then we have just before the session, this is Ranjini's from Bangalore. She has started the work. Thank you so much for the share. It has come out very well. Whenever you find, especially I'm sure you are free only in the evenings after the school hours, try to complete it and share it to me. Okay, so happy to receive all your creations soon after the sessions. That is really most important, and I wish you all the best. And I would request the others also to try this, because this is an unique piece and you can hit the market by doing it like this on the canvas board, and then or making small motifs and sticking it on a wooden box. You can just gift it also. And since the festival seasons are fast approaching, you can make gifts for the festivals, and then even for the new year you can approach the corporates. Okay, so that's all. 5 persons have given the they shared their creations, and now we will begin the session. So that was really a wonderful achievement for me, that I've made people to work confidently, especially to create a piece for themselves. Now in the last class, I told you that we are, hi Nagakumari, Anandi, Vasanti, Suchita, good evening, good evening. Hi Rekha, most welcome. Hi Sri Satya, welcome. In the last class, we did the face with the final touch up of brown. Those who wish to have a darker, bright look for the face, there are people who stop with this brown itself, and there are people who wish to move to the next color, the darker color, that is black. So as I told you, please do not use the direct black. Instead, you can mix burnt sienna with black, and that darker color can be applied, used for the eyes, eyebrows, eyelashes and eyeball. Okay, and similarly, if it is in another picture like where you have other details, all those places can be outlined with the same color, not necessarily that you should use only black. And then hi Vino Kumar, good evening. Hi Shailaja, good evening. And on the gold, here first we applied the gold, then I started, first it was a slight filling, and the second coat was with a it is not like painting but with filling technique. Then after that, on top of it, I'll go step by step. Now first, taking the borders, 2 coats were given, then start drawing 2 parallel lines and divide them equally into boxes. So each box will carry a stone. It could be of either green or red according to your wish, or sometimes even white also, or green and red alternatively placed, no issues. Then similarly, coming to the corner design, the running design, we call this as a corner running design in Tanjore style. Same way here for the fusion also, we have taken a particular design, and the same design is placed on all 4 corners. Okay, hi Shweta. Then after the design is drawn, I have given the gold coating, that is a painting, then on top of it like filling of gold. Then what I did was I just left it to dry completely, and then this morning I started doing the cone work. So why I am doing the cone work again, this is the third time we are doing. First was just filling the colors, second time just painting, second one was filling, and now the third one with the liner. So this will give really a 3D effect which will replicate the original style of Tanjore painting. This is not the original style, of course, this is just the fusion. So we wanted to at least to a certain extent it has to be replicated. So that is why for the third time the liner is used here to give a raised effect. You could see the raised effect of the gold paint here. It is the liner finally done on the portions. Then whatever apart from the designs, whatever the wherever the canvas was seen, those places crimson red was given. So to highlight the design, because here it is blue, so you can always go with red, because blue and red are the main combinations for Tanjore painting. Then coming to the main picture, hi Sharda ma'am, good evening. Coming to the main picture, we have done the gold work the other day, the face also, as I told you, 90% of the work is completed. Now I will be doing a little bit of it, the rest 10% we will complete it today. Now on the gold, there are 2 options. One is, see, never use a liner on the canvas. Okay, especially when you do a minute work, do not use a liner. Use the paint, there is a color, or a fine marker tip pen which is waterproof, preferably waterproof. Okay, this is the one which I use. This is gel pen actually, but this works out very well, and I always use this for the canvas board, especially on the gold when I need to do the outline with the black. Okay, so now if you watch carefully and closely, I have each and every partition I have made the detailing with the pen, and it is not with the paint. Okay, because I want it to be, the lines should be very uniform. So pen is really working very well, and you can always use the pen and never the liner. On the other hand, you can use the color itself with the brush, fine the 000 number. Okay, then coming to the center portion where we have given the green color and the gold filling. It was not just painting, it was filling. I told you, just straight away from the bottle you take a bold drop and then you do the filling. Okay, which is once again replicating this Tanjore style. After these two dries completely, of course we did it day before yesterday or day before yesterday. So after that, what I just left it as it is. Only this morning I started to work on the board, and I have made the outline for each and every curve with, once again, with the same pen. Okay, and then coming to the choker, the necklace, the ornaments, whatever it is, for the earrings, everything, same, the pen was used to outline it. Whatever design you want to make and wherever you want to place the stones, just give provisions and then mark them. Okay, leave it to dry completely. This also, don't keep your wet hand or wet this thing on top of it, because it might smudge sometimes before it sets. So leave it to dry completely. Maybe do the next work after doing the black outline. Continue or proceed with the next step after 2 to 3 hours. Don't do it immediately, because the color which is below the thing is pearl metallic gold. So the pen work takes more time to dry, to set on the gold. Remember that. Okay. And then of course for the border, as usual, as we do in the original Tanjore style, it is always the black. In ancient days, when this thing was introduced, people used to paint the border with the teal blue. I have my brother-in-law has few pictures which has the teal blue original pictures which are about 100 years old. They have this thing teal blue border. Okay, but that is not mandatory. You can always use the black. And even in Tanjore painting, as well as on the canvas or on the fabric or whatever you do, base maybe, try to use the acrylic color. Okay, don't use poster color. Even on the canvas also, please do not use. But original Tanjore painting, we use the poster colors. So this is next number. Now we will do the face, and then we will do a little bit of liner work. I have left one corner as it is because I want to show it to you all, and then we will do the stone fixing and all. Okay, for stone fixing, it is once again I always prefer to use 4 mm, because 4 mm is fine, and certain places, say for example the earrings or the on the gradum, small portions, there you can either stud it with 3 mm or 2 mm. But no, don't use 3 mm or 2 mm on the other areas. Always try to stick on to 4 mm. 4 mm is really bold and it looks really pretty on the work also. Okay, and here we are not going to squeeze a liner and fix the stones. It is just applying the gum and we will fix the stones, because enough of times we have done the other technique. But for the benefit of the newcomers, I will show you that particular technique also in other areas, but not for the border. Okay, now let me do the face. I was better yesterday and today again started to cough. I don't know really what's happening. I don't, as Samyukta says, I don't drink hot water. I always drink cold water. That is the reason, main reason. And I get nice cold drinks from my family also. See, this is burnt sienna I have taken. Then I have loaded the brush with little black. This is too much, so let me take less. And then you mix it. Remember to use only this for the eyes. That is the final step. Do not use direct black. Okay. In case if you go wrong or if you mess it up, then the correction will be a big process. So to avoid that, add brown to it. Done. I hope I am clear to you all till this step. Okay. Now, as I told you, some artists, they prefer to stop with this brown itself. Okay, those who wish to proceed with the next color, the darker color, that is black, you can always mix burnt sienna and little extra of black, and then the dark brown you can apply over there. So there is no hard and fast rule that you should stop with this or you should do with the black. Okay. Hi Deepa, good evening. Just on top of the line, whatever you have done. Now this is perfect. I'm happy with the output. So final touch up only with the dark brown. That is burnt sienna. I repeat, it's burnt sienna and black. Let's try it. See, it's dried. So soon it is dried. I took very less paint and got dried. As you move to the center, keep the brush flat and make it little broader. Can you see the difference? This is little darker than this. This is more towards the brown shade and this is little darker brown. Done. Then the upper eyelid for both the eyes. Then the eyeball. When you paint the eyeball, already we have given burnt sienna directly. Now what you do is, don't completely fill it up. Okay. Just mark the outline of the eyeball. Then leave a little gap, make a crescent shaped burnt sienna left at as it is and fill the rest of the gap. I will show you what is left and where and all I have filled. Now if you watch it carefully, here you can see a small crescent shaped burnt sienna and outer to that black, the darker brown, and here also the darker brown I have applied. Okay. Same way do for the other eye also. Let both the eyes set first. A small crescent shaped, leaving a crescent shape and filling the rest of the gap. Okay, now before the color sets, let the color set. Now with the same brown, what you do is, make the highlight spot once again, little more, and then the lips, fine, that is enough. And coming to the hair portion, take the color, apply towards the outermost line. Okay, wash the brush, and then what you do is, take little white, very less of white, just, it's all dry. I'll take some more fresh paints. Okay. Today it's very hot in Chennai. I just went out in the morning to your college. I came back in the afternoon around 1 o'clock. It was so hot. Now I've taken grey itself. Just take little black, mix it with white and make a grey tone. Just remove the excess, and then just like how we fill the background, half of the brush should be on black and half should be on the forehead, that is on the skin color. Just keep it like this, apply the color, wash the brush, wipe it with a wet brush once again on top of it. Just try to blend it with the base. I'll show you. Understood? Then take little black or the darker brown, very less of black or darker brown. Then remove the excess. Make tiny hairs on the forehead, tiny ones with a little curves. Very few numbers. Understood? Then coming to the eye. Now take the same, again I have to take the color. I'll take little white, then little burnt sienna, make it a little lighter. Hi Manjula, good evening. Okay, take the color, that is burnt sienna and white mixed. You have a crescent shape. Okay, just fill this color in the crescent shape portion on both the eyes. Oh, super raining, is it? Here it is too hot. See here, I have just given a very light filling of burnt sienna and white mixed. Understood? Then for highlighting the highlight spot, take little white, very less of white. Just place a dot towards the right side of the eye. This is the left eye, and this is the right side of the left eye and left side of the left eye, and this is the right side of the right eye and left side of the right eye. So towards the right side of each and every eyeball, place a dot. Place a dot, then wash the brush, wipe it. This is just a wet brush, no dripping water. Slowly you disturb the white, very less this way and that way, towards the right and towards the left. Understood? Hi Meenakshi, good evening. Now, so from the left side we have a crescent shaped filling. That is a lighter shade of burnt sienna and white mixed. Now, from the right side, what you do is you take only white, Don't use thick paint, make it little watery. Add little water. Okay, and then now this is from the right, so make a comma stroke. So from the right side, just halfway through, that is the middle of the eyeball, to the middle of the eyeball, make a comma stroke. So one side it is like crescent shaped, and the other side it's like a comma stroke. This side it is white and burnt sienna mixed, and to the right it is only the white. Now to make it little more lively, the eyes, you can use a small dot of black. Okay, so take very less of black, very less. Now just in between the two you have that brown portion what we have already filled. So just make a small portion filled over there with black. If you feel it is too dark, you can just wipe it. Then take burnt sienna and black mix, that is the dark brown. Don't use a direct dark brown. Use always, that is you mix burnt sienna and black to get a darker shade. Hi Pratibha, hi Balraj bhai, Nita, good evening. Okay. Now try to do the outermost also. The final touch now. Outermost darker brown, so that the crescent shaped and the white comma stroke gets highlighted, and it gives a liveliness for the eyes. Just see the eyes. Hi Pratibha, good evening. Understood? Is that clear? Okay. Now coming to the eyelashes. Don't use direct brown, use the dark brown. Take very less of the paint in the brush and then start marking the eyelashes. The eyelashes should be like it should be from the outer to the inner. So touching the orange line, we have the shading. Okay, don't go beyond the orange shaded portion. Just try to fix it within that. This is for upper lid, upper eyebrows. It is not mandatory that you should touch the orange shaded portion and then come back to the upper eyelid. No, not at all. Just try to fix it between that gap. So I have done the the eyelashes. Okay. Now we will do the lower one. For the lower one, and never make it a point to have the eyelashes from one end to the other end of the eye. It is not like that. Just halfway through or little away from half, maybe 3/4 of the eye, you can add the eyelashes. Don't do it fully from this end to the other end. Do not do that. Though we have the eyelashes like that, but when you paint a picture, do not do that. Now for the lower thing, start from the outermost side. Sorry. Hi Vasanti, good evening, welcome. Now start from the outermost corner and make very small lines. it should be comparatively smaller than the upper one. Okay, understood? Is it clear? Hope my focusing is perfect and you could see the life in the eye, the eyelashes. Can you make it out? Done. Okay. Now, finally, to add real life to the eye, make the eye spot, the highlight spot rather, bold. So already we have placed one white dot there and slightly we disturbed it. Now this is the final one. Take white just to the tip of the brush and towards the right side place a dot. That's it. So now our face is over. Understood? Thank you, Samyukta. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you, Satya. Please do practice a lot of faces. Krishna, Ganesh, Lakshmi. Okay. Keep practice. Hi, Deepthi. Welcome. Keep practicing it. You will definitely one day you will master this subject. Only a practice makes a person perfect. And here it works out very well. Thank you, Anandi. Okay. So now we are done with the eye. With the face. Now we will move on to the rest of the things. Let me close. Now suppose if you want to, instead of fixing stones, if you want to use only the paint and stone effect, as you wish you can do. Otherwise you can fix the stones. For fixing the stones you need glue and then gold liner. Okay. Thank you, Kavita. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Basha. Thank you, Deepthi. Thank you, Anandi. Thank you, Vasanti. So now, for keeping the dots, you can either squeeze directly the pearl metallic gold paint and fix a stone on it. Otherwise, use only the glue and start fixing the stones. Now I am going to show you both the techniques. For the outer, it is just the glue and the stone alone. And as I told you, please always go with, this is only 10 by 12. Even for 8 by 8 or 6 by 6, for the borders, 4 mm stones are fine. Okay, don't go below that. Now, here we have given a red color for the filling. I mean, in between the designs, running designs. So I want to either fix green stones throughout, or opposite sides green and then the other two sides started with red stones. So the color fixing, the color stones which you want to fix on the board is entirely yours, or else you can just use only green color for the entire border. There is no hard and fast rule. So it is entirely up to you. You can decide and then you can fix it also. Now let me try with green. Thank you, Nagukumari. Thank you. So these are 4 mm stones. Okay, I buy lots 4 mm stones for even for other stuffs also. We for the blouses also. On the fabric also we use only 4 mm. 4 mm is perfect. So now let me do it on one side. Let me do it at the top. Don't put lot of glue because as it is little sticky when what we have done it with the gold. So put very less of glue. And then start fixing the stones. Thank you, Meenakshi. Just take one by one and fix it. This is one way of fixing the stone without adding the liner. Okay. The other one is with the liner. So both the techniques I will teach you. Whichever you feel is good and comfortable and economical also, you can follow. All these factors add when you take an order and do it. Okay. I will do only one side, and if time permits we will do the other 3 sides also. And tomorrow also I am planning to have the session, and tomorrow's session will be reverse glass painting for a tray. I have a tray and it is an order piece. So I want to do different kinds of painting for the tray. One directly on the tray, and then one with the canvas sheet, and another one with the glass, and another one fully decorated with pearls and stones and other stuffs. So tomorrow will be like on the glass we will do the royal elephant, a detailed one which will be fixed onto the tray. So prior to this I have taught you the technique of blending colors, especially on the glass, which was like a curtain raiser. We did a few days ago. So using that technique as well as other techniques also, we will complete tomorrow's, not in one day, it will take 2 days definitely. We will complete the tray. Okay. Now just see the color combination, it's really good. You have blue here, you have red, and green adorns the corners. Okay. Now coming to the inner portion, start fixing the stone. White, red and green. I always say these are the 3 main colors used for Tanjore, original Tanjore painting, as well as for the fusion style of work. Do not use any other color. The red may be a little darker. If you buy the stones with with a beading, then the color maybe it may not be a bright red, but it will look like a coral red. That also can be used. And if original Tanjore painting stones, it is pakka red. So that is of course goes without saying. We accept that particular color for the Tanjore painting. Okay. What other paintings? If we do other paintings, should be same. Other paintings in other pictures, is it gods or goddesses? Yeah, the same technique. If it is a Tanjore fusion Satya, what you must really follow is stone fixing, gold color, gold liner work, then red and blue background. Which are these 4 are mandatory. Okay. Apart from that, the picture may be of your choice. Krishna, Ganesh, and then Lakshmi you can do, or you can do Panchamukha Vinayakar, then Hanumanji, then you can do Dashavatar, then Ramar Pattabhishekam, anything you can do. Thank you, Anandavalli. The technique is the same. Understood? If it is a Tanjore fusion, gold is a must, stone is a must, liner work, fusion I am telling, liner work is a must. Then of course the background color blue and red, that is mandatory. Now we will start from the top. Now I will take red color. Once again it is 4 mm, because certain places red will show off very nicely, especially for the earrings, then on the head, then the topmost it is always red or white. Don't keep green. Because red and white will look very pretty over there. Now here I am not going to directly stud the stones. Instead I will be using the liners. So for fixing, when you use a liner, especially on the canvas board, do not apply glue. But on the other hand, when we do it on the fabric, I always recommend you to add little glue, then on top of the glue the liner, and then finally fix the stones. Here it is not the case. So directly you squeeze the liner depending upon the size of the stone. Then pick up a stone, place it on top and give a very gentle press first, and then nicely you press it off, then take it off. Understood? So since we are doing it on the canvas, it is always better you squeeze lots of this liner, so that when you place the stone on top of it and the thing comes out, oozes out, forming a ring like. So the ring will be really bold enough, and even after it dries also it doesn't subsides, so you get a real 3D effect. Now coming to the next portion here, let me use green. Done. Now all these areas I am not going to add any stones. Here I will add stones. Here once again let me use red, try to add lot of red stones. It will be very pretty. Oh my god. Any doubt you have? Please let me know. Now here in the center it is red once again. Then below that let me add green. These colors are little darker. Original Tanjore stones the shades are little darker when compared to the Kundan stones. Kundan stones are actually they are very bright, but colors are not that equal to the Tanjore stones. Okay. Then for the earring, once again red for both. I don't want green, I want only red. Why I am keeping red here is I will place white dots, because without the dots Tanjore painting is not completed, especially with the white dots. That is why I am choosing red over here. Now here in the center let me fix white stones. Just take white stone. Okay. Then here a red stone. And then in between you have gaps. So for this chain you can place green stones. Padmini, I have already shared the design. People have started doing it, so definitely we'll share you the design. Okay, don't worry. Corner design also I have shared, Samyukta. Both I shared. Done. Now, where else is left? Around this, I am going to place only gold dots. Now coming to the corners, place white stone. It will look pretty because you have red background. Okay. Keeping that in mind, fix white stones. Okay, then you have other places towards the corner, the top cornermost portion. You can fix red stone. So try to fix in lot of red stones, white here and there, few numbers, and green also. Now once this is done, as far as I personally feel, stone effect is over. Sorry, here it's come off. Now we need to do the liner. We using the liner, we need to decorate it. Okay, for enhancing, we will start from the top. Here also you can fix stones or you can place red color paint also. Just for the freedom, make a comma stroke first, follow the outline, and then again make one more filling so that it is thick and bold. So you have two small portions, do that. Okay. Then of course the down portions and all I have done it. Then around this, place gold dots. Okay, then coming to the chain, the neck portion, follow the pattern and just try to put comma strokes. Squeeze lots, make it very bold. Done. I'll just show you. Okay. Yeah, I will do that. I'm yet to do this. Let me finish the center portion and then come to the corner. Okay. Then here you have below the head and tail, you have a plain gap. So what you do is you take red color and just give a wash. Wash in the sense, dilute the paint, dilute it, and then apply along the black outline. On the gold. Needs 2 or 3 times coating because it's little slippery. So you have to do once. First time you will not see the difference at all whether the color is applied or not. Then wait for that particular filling to dry and then start with the second and finally with the third. See the lightness. Then second one and again third on top. Okay, so this will look very pretty, and later on we can keep white dots on top of it. Then you have the downmost portion, the curves. Here it is optional. You can fix stones, or with the liner you can fill gold dots. Just place gold dots here. Make the dots very bold, not tiny ones. Done. Understood? Even for the here I told you you can place red dots to give the stone effect. Just place red color. Done. Okay. Now the final thing what is left is, as I told you, the corner and the white dots, because final thing is white dots for Tanjore painting. Okay. Now for the corners, follow the design carefully and then fill it up with the liner. So starting from the floral pattern, from one corner one comma stroke, and from the other corner another comma stroke. It's like a floral pattern, so it's like facing like this. Keep turning so that the head is towards outer and the tail is towards the inner. Don't do it reverse. Okay, then the other portions, just squeeze little, make a comma stroke. If you are not happy with the thickness and the boldness, go for a second filling. Just second one. Done. Already we have done it with the paint, but to add more 3D effect we are doing it with the liner finally. Okay. One time, then the second filling. Here I did not do the black outline, wanted to show you all, so let me just see whether I could do it now. One time, this is a bigger one, so 2 times. Finally the third time I am completing the stroke. Sri Satya, we wanted to get a this thing lifted effect, embossed. So first filling of color, second one, first just painting for the base, second filling of the portion with the gold paint, direct gold paint, no adding water. Then finally towards the end for completion we are using the liner We are squeezing more and making the curve little bolder. Okay. That's it. Fine. Otherwise it will be very flat. So just to get an embossed effect, we are filling it up finally with the liner. Done. Okay, now for the nose pin. Just draw the outline with the gold. Then make a big dot with gold. Then by the side of it, that is on either side of it, make 2 tiny dots. 1, 2, then down portion also 2. Then this is the nut which just falls on the upper lip, just drops over there. Hi Satya, namaste. Now for the final finish of the nose pin, what you must do is you have to wait for the gold dot to dry completely in the sense it should be dried. Okay, no dampness at all. Maybe the top portion you will feel like dried and the inner portion may not have dried at all. So wait for it to dry completely and then take red paint, place it on top of it, just a dot. The gold also should be seen and the red paint what you are going to place on top also should be seen clearly. So exactly in the center of each dot place a red color. Okay. So that is for the nose pin. That is over. Now coming to the final thing, white dots. So where and all we will keep white dots, especially for the outline, the entire picture on the background following the outline, white dots is a must. Then second thing, inner on the gradum, if possible you can place white dots. Then similarly at the top, the topmost portion should carry a white dot. And then if there are any extension like this, the curves, at the bottom of it you can place white dots. So these are some of the tips we follow in Tanjore painting. Now starting from the top, this is wet. I will hold it like this. Hold it sideways. Place a dot, touch the board and take it off. Okay. Don't hold it upright, place the dot and remove because it will be pointed. Don't do that. Hold it sideways, place the dot. I will just show it in the corner. See, if you hold it upright and if you take it, you can see the pointed portion on the paint. So don't do that. This is wrong. Okay, now the correct way of placing the dot is hold it sideways, start squeezing, fill the area, whatever the size of the dot you want to place, fill it up, then touch the board and take it off. Squeeze, fill, touch and take, so that you get an half pearl effect. Now same way we will continue. Here we have done, and now on the gradum it's a little curve, so that curve will have a dot on top, symmetrical on both the sides. Okay, similarly here also one dot, another one. Now here in the center, sideways, hold it sideways, this is actually pearl white. What I am using right now is pearl white. You can use the color or the liner. Okay. Now coming to the sides, there are some hangings. So this will carry a small dot like a pearl. Then this will have one at the top. Okay. Now coming to the portion, on the red you can place white dots. Then here also place first the top and the bottom, so that number of dots will be uniform on either side. Okay, so now we have placed it. Place the dots. Now coming to the outer. Thank you, Sharda ma'am. Yes, I will share. One final picture will help. Yes, definitely, Satya. Now place dots. Follow blindly the outline. And then, oh my God. This happens. Okay, let me take the gold this thing. No, I can clear it now. This is what I don't like, working in the middle of this thing. See? This is a new pack, but it happens. Just place dots. Any doubt you can ask me. I will share the design for those who have not collected, and final picture also I will share, and request each and every one of you to try also. There are few people who have started and they shared the. Thank you, Satya. I love teaching. After all, this is a platform to share. Okay. And thank you all so much for the support you have extended for my channel. I'm really grateful to you all, and I enjoy this privilege. If you want, you can use white paint also. Just with the brush, place even dots throughout. I prefer this liner because they are more even and the sizes are also perfect. And you can do it a little faster also. So stay tuned for tomorrow's session. It will be a reverse glass painting to be fixed on a tray, wooden tray. a royal elephant. Okay, so we have done. Yes, I completed. Anywhere else to be completed? Now I'll just show you on the nose pin, though it is not dried, but I didn't want to leave it without showing you people. Take a drop of red, okay, just a drop. Place it exactly in the center. It's not a dry. Exactly in the center. So as if the nose pin is studded with red stones. Okay. Now don't put for the nut, because already the lips are red in color, so don't add any color. If you want, you can add green color. Otherwise, just leave it as it is. Now on the other hand, for the next side, that is on the other nose, on the nostril, if you want to add a this thing, make a red dot. I'll use another brush. That is not correct. Just take red, make a dot over there, just leave it. Now this is looking too pretty with a red dot on the left side. Okay. Any doubt? So we have completed the picture, and if at all you want to add some stones, you can add. Entirely up to you to enhance the picture. And this is what is a technique which you should follow when you do the fusion style of work. Tanjore painting, fusion work. Okay. Any other doubts? Let me just adjust the camera. One second. I'm not getting the comments in my other device. Okay. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you, Sujita. Hi, Satya. Thank you. And request each and every one of you to try a piece for yourself. I'll just show it closer. Can you see the nose pin? On the gold, I have placed red dot. Okay. Yes. Beautiful one. My long time wish to do on a canvas board, square board. Rekha, this thing is not with the molded. It is a terracotta one. I had a mold for it, but luckily or unluckily, I should say, the person who had taken it from me had not returned it to me. So I lost one of my black lining. Where, Suchita? Yeah, for each and everything you need to do the black outline. Border, this is 1.5 centimeters, okay, or 1 inch you can leave for the border, so that it will be easier for you to frame it also. Then after the border, it is just 0.5 for the stones. Then you do the fixing of the design. Okay. Thank you, Vasanti. So first and foremost, you get ready with the trace. Then mark the center of the board, top and bottom. Then the two sides, make a crossover, not exactly in the center, just extend the line from all the four sides. Then you place the design, let it coincide, trace only the Lakshmi, and then the corner design you trace it separately. Place it at one point first, one corner, then to the second corner, then and then the other two corners, thereby filling all the four corners. Okay, so that it will be uniform, and then start your work. If you want to make it, if not a triangular piece, if you want to make it a curve or a circular one or a continuous one, it's all left to you. You can design it, you can compose the pattern according to your wish. Thank you, Seshu. Thank you so much. Okay. And I repeat, the dots on the gold for the nose pin should be kept only the gold dries complete. Do not do it on the same day, do it on the second day, so that it will be perfect and you get the real shining of the red color when you place it on the gold. Don't use glass colors, use only the acrylic. Okay, any doubt? Jaldi please ask me. I will clarify in case if there are any doubts, and then we can wind up. Thank you all so much for your appreciation. It means a lot to me only when you people start doing it at your end. Okay? Yeah, sure. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you. And meet you all tomorrow for the next live session. It's going to be a reverse glass painting, which will be fixed on a wooden tray. The size of this thing is 8 by 11. That is A4 size. Okay. Take care and bye bye. See you all tomorrow. And those who need this thing design of this, please share your WhatsApp number in my Facebook page, and I will share it to you. We'll add you also in the group. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi Raji. Thank you. Just now I saw your name. Thank you, Padmini. Padmini, you wanted the design? Share your WhatsApp number, or we'll send you the design. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Satya. Thank you so much. So please do practice. Do start a piece. Complete it. We'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you all. Thank you so much.